Good morning. Welcome to Bob's Free Workouts. I'm going to give you a brief breakdown of what I'm going to be doing just to try to make a little bit of sense to everybody. At first, if you start to follow along, especially if you jump in the middle and you don't watch this, you're going to feel like this guy has no plan, no strategy. That's a planned non-strategy. So, just to be clear, literally, I do not plan in advance what I'm actually going to do. I listen to my body and then I react. That's the way I planned this to be. So if you jump in again and you haven't watched this, you're going to be like, what is this guy doing? He's running around the gym like sprayed roach. He doesn't have any strategy. I'm not listening to this lunatic. I live my whole life by all things in moderation. So there is a very good way. This is not going to be like a very, very targeted thing of like, oh, when I get done with this, I'm going to have a 300 bench press, or for the ladies, I'll be like really chiseled or something. It's like, it's not necessarily that. It's an overall good fitness. I find that I don't try to do the bulk season thing and grow over large muscles and then try to chisel down or anything like that. All those things are great. That is a fantastic way. I say use this as something to mix up every once in a while. Like if you've just done a very stringent, strict, hey, I got to do exactly these back and biceps for this particular day, and every time we're going to do Thursdays or whatever, that's great. Throw this in as every once in a while, just want to follow this crazy dude that all I'm doing is I listen to my body completely. I've worked out for quite a long time. I have a private little gym that I've built. That's where I'm mostly going to be working out in. And I go out in the mornings. I get loose. I wake up early. Get to my body. I try to work out early. It's the only time I can fit it in. But it's also very difficult to like jump straight out of bed at 4:40 in the morning and be like, oh yeah, I'm ready to work out. You'll hurt stuff. So I wake up and I work I drink a cup of black coffee. Try to do movement stretches and stuff just to get loose for a while, and then I don't even come out to the gym. Number one, like this morning, it's very cold in my gym. I turn the heaters on and wait for them to warm up while I'm drinking my coffee and everything, and it's still warming up. So you'll see me shed clothing on the cold mornings because I'm bundled, and then it slowly warms up inside here. Anyway, just to be clear, I do not have a particular strategy. Please, you can critique as much as you want. I encourage it. It's perfectly fine. But for those that are trying to just follow along, I'll tell you, I do not have any type of I have no credentials. I am not a personal trainer. All I am saying is I'm an individual that has done workouts that you are welcome to follow along with as a friend that's just trying to help out. I will start doing a particular workout. Generally, I'll pick 2 to 3 workouts and I superset them, so that maybe I'll be targeting legs and shoulders at the same time. I know that sounds weird, but that's literally what I'll do. And I do a lot of ab stuff, so a couple of times a week your abs recover quickly, so I'll throw in abs. So you'll see me doing like the GHD machine or something, doing abs, and yet be over here doing bicep curls, and then I'll be doing leg extensions. And then I'll superset that, and I'll do about 3 sets of each, one after another, and then once I feel like that's got a good burn out of that, I'll jump and do the same 3 basic muscle groups, a different workout. So maybe I was doing leg extensions and GHD machine sit-ups, and maybe I'm doing something else with the bicep curls with dumbbells. Well, then I'll throw in another workout that's basically the same for 3 more, but I'll do a weighted leg extension with a different machine. I'll take bicep curls, but this time I'll be using cables and be doing a more pulling action from the side, still engaging the same muscle but slightly different with different stabilizers. And then I'll do, instead of doing sit-ups, I'll do like the cable pull downs, where you've got the cable behind your neck and you're doing crunches that way. Know that one of the bigger differences I do is like I said, I do quite a bit of ab stuff. I do not do high reps. I do higher weight. I strongly encourage that because higher weight actually makes you grow muscle, because I don't care what muscle group it is, you have to tear the muscle to make it grow. If you just do high reps, you'll be burning calories and it will make you see more abs. That is all true, but doing 100 sit-ups over here burns calories. It doesn't make your abs grow any more defined. So if you had flat abs underneath the fat and you shed the fat, you still have flat abs. If you tear your abs by making them work harder, and you can feel it, you can do this exact same workout and you can do any workout. If you don't feel that you're getting something out of it, then you're really not. That's the whole thing I do, is I literally feel out. Like, I have followed people and I've got a lot out of it, and then I've followed them and I can check off the boxes and say, I did this, I did this. They get done. If I wasn't really feeling it, I didn't get anything out of it. And that's all I'm saying, is use this as something to try, different, mix it up just a little bit. Then go right back to somebody else's very stringent thing. I encourage it. Throughout this, I will post random pictures of, like, this was my breakfast, this was my snacks, this was what I ate. That way, because nutrition does make a big difference in your workouts. You aren't going to get good results if you work out like crazy, but you eat like crap. So just to be honest, you do have to have those two go hand in hand. Both help you a lot. So if you want to know, I will post that sort of stuff. I'm not going to bore you with, like, pictures of every single meal and do that like crazy. I'm just saying that'll give you a good idea of, like, hey, this is what this guy did for about 4 to 6 weeks. This is how he worked out. There's nothing wrong with it. Try this sort of stuff, and I hope that it helps you. Like I said, follow along if it helps you. I just wanted to give an explanation as to what I was going to be doing and how there is a plan to not really have a plan. So, hope it helps you guys. Just follow along if it does. If not, I seriously was only doing it to help. Like I said, not a trained professional. Don't hold me accountable. I'm sorry.